Portsmouth, yeah, that chorus got the crowd screaming.
Potato! Welcome, guys, to my payback reaction sort of thing. Like, obviously there's no reactions to it. I'm just going to be saying what I thought about the event and how many predictions I got right. If you're wondering, that normally on a, like yesterday, these were meant to be out yesterday and my movie reviews are meant to be out yesterday, but I'm really addicted to Destiny at the minute. I am really addicted to it, but I was going to say I'm going to force this out today. I'm going to get a grade 2 Wembley out also today, hopefully before 5, hopefully, because I'm going to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 2 tonight, and I'll be able to get a review later out today for that. So as soon as I come back from watching it, I'm going to whack a review out for you guys. But yeah, I'm going to be putting this out and my grade 2 Wembley. Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for the support on my last video on my underrated YouTubers. I know you guys really enjoy that. I know you like it when I give back to the community. But I love doing it also because you guys are amazing. My hair needs to get cut, man. It's such a mess. Fucking, I'm a mess anyway. But yeah, this event was really, really amazing. But before we get into it, if we could smash 15 likes to this episode, that would be absolutely great, because I'm going to be watching the next 3 months worth, because I've been going over my brother's to watch him, and he's got like 3 months for free for like a tenner, which is fucking mental, all the way up to Money in the Bank, which are going to be 6. Money in the Bank's are the best ones. But yeah, what, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, before we get into it, if you like Free Network to join, go and check out Freedom, and yeah, you can find the link in the description. My mind is shit today, I don't know why. But yeah, you can find Freedom's link in the description. Also in the description you can find all my social media. Make sure you follow my Beam, which is the live streaming website that I use to stream on Saturday. So make sure you follow that. Follow my Twitter so you know when I'm streaming. Make sure you also follow Discord where you join the Primal Pack. And yeah, let's just jump straight into it. And the first match, which was Enzo and Cass versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I predicted the club to win, but obviously, you know how it is with Enzo and Cass. They ended it really shit, man. It was just like a little push, like a little kick. They were going for the finish out on Enzo, and then Big Cass kicks one of them out of the way, and then Enzo pretty much leverage pins him. Just, the match weren't even that great. The kick in the club was all over Enzo and Cass. And then they just do one thing, and then Enzo pins Gallows. Was it Gallows or Anderson? I think it was Anderson. I don't know when it was Gallows. How the fuck does Enzo pin Gallows? It's a joke. But yeah, luckily it was on the kickoff match. It wasn't that much of a great match. So I got that prediction wrong, so well done. Yeah, that wasn't like the best match of the night. I'm glad it was on kickoff because it was a really boring match. So there's nothing left to say. It was a fucking boring match. The next match after that was Austin Aries and Neville for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. I predicted Neville to win. Obviously Neville's going to win. I can't remember how he won actually. Was it by count out? No, it wasn't. It was by disqualification because Austin Aries had him in that weird submission where he bends his back up backwards and holds onto his neck. Can't remember what it's called. But Neville was throwing his arms around, trying to grab the rope. He ended up throwing the referee, and the referee obviously being a stupid idiot. I've just realised that's what Jericho says. You stupid idiot. Yeah, but referees are referees. He disqualified the match for pretty much hitting the ref. And as we all know, champions can't lose bout by disqualification, which a lot of people say is bullshit. I think they really should shut that rule out the window. A lot of people say that. Because you could just hit him with a fucking chair. That's all I used to do on the games when I had the championship. Get a chair, whack, match, done. DQ, bye. Gone for another fucking pay-per-view with the belt. I swear Bully Ray used to do that in TNA. Someone used to do it in TNA. I can't remember who it was. But that was a very, very good match. I'm glad that was on like the main card, where on WrestleMania it was one of the shittest cards on the kickoff, which wasn't too great. But that was all one of the best matches of the night. The Cruiserweights are definitely cruising. Ha ha! Yeah, they're definitely working their way up there. That was one of the best matches of the night. Match after that, the Hardys versus Cesaro and Sheamus. I liked this match because we've heard loads of shit. Apparently WWE bought the rights for the broken gimmick, which was really good, so we was watching for small things from Matt Hardy, and we noticed he'd done a lot of the deletes, where he was going into moves and he was like delete, and then he was like wonderful, and he put out tweets before the pay-per-view, and maybe broken Matt's on the way. Freaking Jeff Hardy lost a tooth from Sheamus. Like, literally, we was like, he's lost a fucking tooth. It's like, I bet that hurt. But apparently Matt Hardy come out and said, like, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, and something from a tweet. But the Hardys obviously won it in a very nice way. I liked. I can't remember if Sheamus was pinning Matt and Jeff Hardy, like, Jeff Hardy tagged himself in. Sheamus didn't notice. Jeff Hardy with the Swanton Bomb, maybe one of my favourite finishers with the Twist of Hate. Yeah, and obviously Jeff pinning Sheamus, which was really good. But then Sheamus had decided looked like they took a heel turn, which looks really, really good. Because they did shake their hands at the end, but then they come out and beat them up straight after. So hopefully, maybe this could be the start of the broken Hardys. Maybe a bit of Brother Nero coming into it. Which this was a good match. Also, another prediction I got right with Matt Hardy and Jeff beating Cesaro and Sheamus. The match after that was Seth Rollins and Joe. I did predict Joe to win this, but Rollins won it with another leverage pin. What's with the point of leverage pins, WWE? They're boring, there's no point. It's all shit, it's just quick and easy. It was a good match. But now I can see why they've done it, because now Joe is going to be worrying about his job, because he was brought in as the enforcer for Triple H and he can't beat Rollins. Rollins beat Triple H. What do they do next? What Joe's going to be thinking about, is his job on the line now? Is there any point of him being in WWE if he can't do Triple H's job that he brought him in to do? But that was a very good. It was a good match, but my prediction was wrong, so I was like, no! You've ruined my predictions! And yeah, it was a good match. Obviously Rollins with his knee. Once you injure that knee's just going to keep getting injured over and over again, which ain't too great. It was another good match. This pay-per-view was really, really amazing. I did enjoy this pay-per-view. The Chris Jericho and Owens match, I predicted Chris Jericho to win it. I thought they swapped around, but now they're both going to SmackDown, because I thought Owens would have went to Raw where Jericho was, and Jericho would have went to SmackDown where Owens was. I thought they were going to swap, but it's Owens no matter what staying at SmackDown. Chris Jericho is now going to SmackDown due to beating Owens. Come on, Jericho. He has become a really big face in this company now. A lot of people did hate him for a while, but then he brought a pretty humorous side out in him, which is pretty funny. I have really enjoyed watching Jericho. He's back. He's freaking... he's just whacking everyone on the list now. I want to be on the list of Jericho. Please. The screen's just gone dark on my telly. But there's also another sick match. We saw it before at WrestleMania. Obviously Owens beating Jericho. Now Jericho's beating Owens. I'm glad Jericho got one over on Owens, because it was about time something happened, and I think they're going to have another rematch at a pay-per-view. Maybe. One more match will do. 3 matches is good enough. Any more than that is an absolute joke. This is one of the top matches of the night. Freaking thank you, Jericho, for beating Owens. The match after that was the Alexa Bliss and Bayley. I predicted Alexa Bliss to win. A lot of people were like, why would Bliss win? Freaking, she's a good wrestler. She's one of the freaking most talented freaking women in the women's division. She come in, smashed the SmackDown division, freaking cut smashed. Yeah, that's what she done, Alan, smashed. Yeah. Well done. just bring sexual references in. But now she come in and smash the Raw division because Charlotte's on SmackDown now, so they need someone to come in and own this division, and Alexa Bliss the one to take it forward. She reminds me of a New Day Trish Stratus, how she was really. I can't class Bayley as a champion in my eyes. I just can't see her as a champion. I don't know why, but I thought it's too predictable to have a Bayley win, because then, you know, it'll be Sasha Banks next month. But I'm a big Alexa Bliss fan anyway, so I predicted Bliss to win. This was a good match, and yeah, Bliss new champion. Woo. Then it was the House of Horrors match. This match took a very weird flipping turn. It turns out like a horror movie. It was Randy turning up to Bray Wyatt's house. It's tracked going backwards. Cheesy as fuck horror movie sort of thing, and we're just sitting there like, what the fuck's going on? And he goes into the house, and then it's all horror-y sort of styled. The sound effects with the hits, which made it sound more brutal with the punches, which was really cool. I did like the way they'd done that, because WWE can prove they can do horror movies with See No Evil and See No Evil 2, maybe top 10 horror films for me they are in. Like, Kane done a smashing job in that film, but this match was really good. I thought it ended with Randy Orton getting a fridge chucked onto him, and we was like, okay, that must be the end of the match. Wyatt ends up going to the arena, and then Orton ends up, because I thought it just ended in the house, but it had to end in the ring via pinfall submission. Randy turns up behind Wyatt after he gets to the arena. How the fuck did he get there? Obviously he was the driver of the limo. It's fucking obvious. But yeah, Jinder Mahal comes in with his J&J security. Battle Orton, clobbers him in the head with the title. Wyatt, Sister Abigail, pin, win. I predicted Bray to win, but I didn't expect Jinder Mahal. In the back of my head, I expected Jinder Mahal to come in because he saw the title, and I'm glad where they're pushing Jinder Mahal, because he is a very talented wrestler. He is fucking huge, and the way politics are going at the minute, especially in America, we ain't got it over here. Why the hell have I just gone out of focus? Don't unfocus. But it's okay everywhere. But with all the politics shit going on, I can see why they're doing it, because obviously entertainment. Vince is a smart bloke. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Jinder Mahal and freaking Orton match for the title. That'd be sick. But that was a very good match. It reminds me a bit of the Hardy compound in TNA, where a load of tag teams went to the Hardy compound. It was like a pay-per-view. Just proves you have no money, doesn't it, TNA, when you have to use one of your superstars' houses. But yeah, this was a very, very good match. Yeah, on to the final match of the pay-per-view. It was Roman Reigns versus Strowman. I predicted Strowman to win because they're trying to give him a push as one of the big giants of the company, and it worked out. He beat Reigns. Beat him that much, he actually internally bled. He actually gone from the show with internal bleeding. So as soon as he hit him with them steps, blood was dripping out of his mouth, and we already know, guys, that when there's blood on WWE, it's accidental a lot of the time now because of PG. But you can't fake that, man, especially when it's coughing up blood and you can say he's wheezing. Pardon. Of his breaths weren't fake, you could tell he was in actual pain. And then obviously Strowman being Strowman, gone to attack him backstage, went for the ambulance door, and Strowman hit a fucking boxes up the wall. So we don't know whether he hurt his elbow. But compared to Roman Reigns, fucking, it was a good match. I'm glad someone's got one over on Roman Reigns. They ain't made him like a big dog who can't freaking lose ever in the ring. But thank you, Strowman. But yeah, all these matches were really good. I was a bit disappointed with the how the Rollins and Joe match ended. I would have liked to see someone tap out at least. The Enzo and Cass one, I've been a big fan of Enzo and Cass. I like the club though. But this is a very good pay-per-view. The Payback, last year's Payback was really shit, but I am enjoying it this year. A lot of championship changes as well. Well, 2. Well, it was very surprised the title weren't on the line, the main title. I think Backlash is the one that's next. SmackDown's one. Getting ready for Nakamura, which we want to see. I do like Nakamura. But yeah, this has been the end of the Payback reaction. Payback prediction reactions sort of thing. Yeah, if you have enjoyed, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the Potato Army right now. We're so close to 600 subscribers. Please share and subscribe, and also don't forget to follow my Beam so you know when I'm live streaming, and also my Twitter and the Discord so you also know when I'm streaming. So I'll put it over there that I'm streaming. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been dominating Spud. I love you, Potato Army, and like always, don't forget to stay starchy.